Welcome to Vodhalla.
The queen can knight people. Like, you've graded me. You've graded
I've
me.
graded you.
Like,
I've graded you.
Graded.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I've graded you.
Like, what would you
Like,
give me?
like the cheese grater.
Like an A plus? Solid A plus? 100%?
No, grated, not graded.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, that's not what you
100%?
said.
That is what I
That
said.
you're talking about. No, that's not what you said.
You're talking about cheese. Look, Lil Capped's not even playing yet. You don't have to talk about cheese.
Lil Capped is not a cheesy player.
I mean, I've seen those downlights into nothing.
Listen,
that's awfully cheesy.
If you think downlight into nothing is cheese, it's nothing but tech. It's nothing but tech.
I think it's literally anything except
Let's
for
say-
tech.
let's say he does
If it was tech, it would be a downlight Sair.
No,
I'm
let's
just
say he
saying,
does
I'm just
downlight,
saying.
and you dodge behind, and he does it twice, and you dodge behind twice. He's got you figured out. Next time he downlight, that's a turnaround GCN sig, and that's your stock.
But he doesn't do that.
You don't know what he wants. You don't know what's.
I don't know what he wants. He's the bowling king.
This ain't
did you know
bowling
that?
though.
Did you
this
know that?
is Brawlhalla.
I mean, when he starts to roll away with the lead.
That
Okay.
was so
Yeah,
bad.
I'm sorry.
That
yeah,
was so
bad.
terrible.
That was really bad. That
Just
was.
stop. Just.
Do you want to handle the
stop.
transitions from now
I'm gonna
on?
handle the transitions from now.
All right.
All right.
How do you transition from cheese grater to Lil Cap then?
There is no cheese greater than Lil Caps.
What?
When he downlight nothing.
You just said he's not
No,
a cheesy
no,
player, and now
listen.
you're gonna call him cheese? Remy, you're fake. You're
I'm not.
fake.
I'm not
Remy,
fake.
you're fake.
I'm not fake.
You
Don't
are
call me fake.
You're faker.
Don't call me.
You are faker.
Stop. You're plugging a different game again. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Legend, Brawlhalla.
Legend. Oh, Brawlhalla of Legends. You guys probably don't know this, but I know I wasn't supposed to leak it, but I'm going to.
Wait,
Brawlhalla is coming to your mobile phone. That's not true. That's not true.
But you can get it on Switch.
You can't get it on Switch, and you can't play with PC people on your Switch
That's true.
and your
That's
Xbox.
true. So if you're a brawler out there on the Nintendo Switch, you're viewing this on the Nintendo Twitch.
On the Nintendo Twitch, that's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
You can play with these PC players. All of these players at CEO,
So
for the most part, are PC
we're on
players.
PC.
We're
We're on
Xbox.
Xbox. We're on PS4.
We're on
PS4
Switch.
can't play with the rest of them. We are on Switch. They can't play with the rest of them yet, but it's coming soon. And we're being streamed on Twitch.
And
This is game.
this is the game. That was a great transition, Remy.
Yeah, this
thank
is
you for
game.
taking all the
We're-
transitions.
We're being streamed on Twitch. We're being streamed on Steam, I'm pretty sure, too, and YouTube and
Yeah,
Twitter,
you can
actually.
catch
so
this stream everywhere.
You can definitely watch from anywhere. If you're on the run, and if you're in the run, on the run, and you want to just see it from your phone, you definitely open the Twitter app. It's streamed there too.
All right. And then while you're on Twitter, make sure to follow @Brawlhalla.
And at Remy. And Remy.
No. No.
What do you mean no?
No.
What do you mean no? You know what? Yes, as in yes, I will be going to Shipwreck Falls, which is what Aggz0 just agreed to with Lil Capped. And as soon as they get on the game, Lil Capped picks up the first weapon, and Aggz0 rebuttals with the unarmed. He gets the orb, downlight Sair. Lil Capped has not found a hit yet. Sad, like, not gonna get follow up. They're gonna send Aggz0 to the top map, and they're gonna hit him. Stomp Sair. You were saying he was doing something, none. The Sair just came out.
I mean, I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Mm.
Oh, that lightning bolt. I expect to see a lot of those, especially GC'd off stage to recover from Aggz0, a very popular Thor maneuver coming out from this Thor Master. Would you say he's a Thor Master? Aggz0?
Bow Master or Thor Master?
Thor.
Oh.
Wait, I'm not
I
talking
mean-
about bow.
Listen, your bow is slow, alright? I've never...
I didn't even say bow. I don't think you're
If
listening
you
to a word
want to
I'm
say,
saying.
I'm not listening to you. Why would I listen? If you want to say that Aggz0's a Thor master, I definitely would say he's been one of the people that have definitely been playing Thor a lot. When Springs happened, and that was like the first time you were allowed to use Thor, and he was in grand finals in the winner's side. He still lost to Blue because Blue is a consistent strong player. But you definitely saw the Thor, and you saw him bring it into Spring Championships Grand Finals winner. So he got very far with Thor. I'd say he's the only Thor main right now, honestly.
Definitely in singles, yeah. We see a lot of Thor in doubles, but
Yeah.
singles Thor, not so much. And the reason why I mention that is because Lil Capped, I can't imagine, has that much Thor practice,
Yeah,
given
and
that
you
the
can
character is pretty
see
new. And not
the
many
lack
people
of
play it.
practice from Lil Capped against the Thor here as Aggz0 takes this orb and he runs away with it. I feel like Capped has always been a player where if you even when you see him play against like Sandstorm's Cannon or just some other people, if he doesn't have the experience, it's a lot harder for him to just find what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just I feel like Capped is a player that plays a lot off of experience, but the problem with that is these are best of threes. You're not in the best of fives yet. You don't have time to be waiting to figure your opponent out unless you're doing it really fast. And Lil Capped is down a whole stock here because of that.
And having a game plan right out of the gate, like what Aggz0 seems to have, which is to definitely like go for this orb matchup into most of the scenarios that he finds himself in, and Lil Capped doesn't really seem to have an answer for that.
Yeah, Lil Capped is he's still he found some damage, but Aggz0 is still getting these hits in with the stock lead, so it's kind of just going back.
And he's
Snare
just
into recovery, gonna
him
send
out right
Lil
now.
Capped in the orange.
And Lil Capped looking what'd you say? There's a mid-sized Capped?
Yeah.
He's looking
mean,
like a tiny sized
He's
Capped.
looking like he's a miniature Cap, mini Cap.
Aggz0 looking to put this game on the scoreboard.
Lil Capped finding
Hop
some
into the
damage of
next
his
one,
own,
but Lil
saying
Capped-
I'm not quite done yet. Gets the sword recovery into Nair, not gonna kill though. Stomp Sarah, sends Aggz0 across the map. Weapon throw almost connects, wastes his dodge. Lil Capped goes for a recovery instead of a ground pound. Nair gonna finally KO. Lil Capped has evened up the stocks,
He's
but like
not
we
bad.
said, it took him so long to figure out what Aggz0 is going for. Maybe if he can work with this last stock here, maybe, but he's Orb and Hammer hits so hard, especially on Thor.
And those Thor Sigs.
Lil Capped just gets hit and is sent across the map.
Lil Capped is doing very well for himself. If he can knock Aggz0 off the map, maybe get an early kill. No, Aggz0 makes it back with the recovery. That sidelight Sarah should do it.
Sidelight Sarah closes off the stock.
Claps
and
in the audience.
Aggz0. Aggz0 just looked very dominant for the first two stocks. Lil Capped did definitely it was like, yeah, I'm kind of getting it now, but it was way too far gone. Like I said, the hard-hitting weapons immediately just KO'd him as soon as he got hit by them.
And what you're saying, in the best of 3, you don't have that much time to adapt. Even if Capped started to figure things out, he's already down a game. If he loses one more, he's out.
Yeah, like now you can start figuring him out, but like Egg just said, you're down a game.
Yeah,
you don't
exactly.
have that
Remy
room to
just
work with
using
anymore.
my words because Remy doesn't have any words for himself.
Whatever.
Feels good to be the.
You know what Lil Capped does have for himself? An exact mirror again, same time, second game on Shipwreck Falls. He decides to go back to it. I don't think it was quite the map that lost him the game, so I see why he would be willing to go back to it. This time he finds most of the damage to start, which was given to Aggz0 when at the opening. Goes for the down, not going to connect that down. Would have spiked him straight down over the end of the stock. Downlight recovery, a lot of sword moves coming out of Lil Capped. Sidelight going to connect. Goes for the side stick, misses. Aggz0 punishes with Sidelight Sarah. Lil Capped recovery is high, gets the Sarah to land. Sarah gonna come out of Aggz0, weapon throw, switches to the hammer. Lil Capped finds himself on arm, doesn't even matter, gets the downline to recovery. Nair gonna get 11 damage added onto that downline recovery. Sarah from from Aggz0 gonna find it, sideline into
big.
side stick, send him very far off. Down stick, not gonna connect to Lil Capped. Doesn't find a punish though. Lil Capped just looking for a weapon right now. Aggz0 throwing weapons back and forth through the maps. Goes for the GC stomp, gets punished by the sidelight. Lil Capped edge guarding here without a weapon, gets the hammer, goes for the Nair, gets for the stomp, does not connect. Side layer from Aggz0 gonna hit. Nair from Lil Capped sends him to the top of the map.
And that one weapon toss, way earlier in the match when he threw away that sword, costed him so much damage. He didn't pick up a weapon until that hammer just now. He just threw it away again. And now Aggz0 looking for this kill. That down air. Very, very strong move. Very good for knocking out. And Lil Capped just trying to maneuver around.
Aggz0 gonna find the
out.
first stock here as he just stares Lil Capped to the left side of the stage, knocks him out.
Lil Capped doing a lot better than last game, but Aggz0 still taking the early lead. Darren in the middle of that combo that's actually not a true string. A lot of people get hit by it because they don't attack at a hit stun, but you can dare out of that. Lil Capped maybe panicking, maybe with this secret hidden knowledge. Nobody can tell us but him. Downlight into a whiffed recovery. Very unfortunate for Lil Capped. He really needs to get this kill early. Downlight recovery will finally do it, but still down a damage deficit. And Aggz0 looking, if things go the way they have been going, Aggz0 looking to take this set with a clean 2-0.
Sarah into Dare from Lil Capped to another Dare. Weapon throw goes up. Lil Capped finds the sword, keeping Aggz0 unarmed. Aggz0 doesn't really care though, finding the unarmed Nair. Jump Sarah from Lil Capped. Weapon throw into the end light. Another weapon throw, switches to the hammer, gets the Nair. Stomp gonna punish the Dare from Aggz0's.
Now
Lil
who's
Capped finds the
walling
Stomp
out
Sarah.
who? Lil Capped completely in
Another
control.
Stomp Sarah from Lil Capped sends Aggz0 off stage into the red here. Aggz0 had a lead. Capped is saying, I want the lead. Takes it for himself. Nair at the recovery, not going to quite even up the damage. Is going to even up the damage, not going to quite end the stock as the recovery misses just barely. Downlight
like
recovery from Lil Capped does not find the kill on Aggz0 just yet. GC downlight not going to connect. Sarah from Aggz0.
Every single time Lil Capped's thrown away his weapon, he's eating so much damage. And then when he picks up his weapon, he's doing so well. Just stop throwing away your weapon.
Aggz0 gonna do an N-sig there to see if he can get back, but he just barely slides down the wall.
And he had his
Very
dodge.
close.
If he did another GC N-sig, he could have made it back. Maybe thought that he would touch at the very last second there.
Yeah, it looked like he wasn't really ready for the second GC N-sig.
Either way.
They're gonna
Quick
completely
dare.
even up the stock. Lil Capped, like we said, has done a really good job of adapting back, but it's like we also said, kind of far gone. It's not just over. It's not over yet. But if he does lose his game here, he will fall into the loser bracket, and that's not what he's looking for.
As you say that, though, Lil Capped taking the damage lead with this hammer. It seems like both of the weapons have been really working out well for him compared to Aggz0, who's really only taken this orb all the way to the bank.
Lil Capped backs up.
And he's unarmed again.
And he is unarmed again, but he's kind of feeling Aggz0 out, and he's kind of playing it slowly. He knows, it feels like he knows what Aggz0 is going for, and he's just kind of avoiding. He's not really hitting back. It feels like he's playing a not lose right now, where it's like, just don't get hit, just don't get hit.
Yeah, a little bit afraid to commit to these huge options, whereas see a lot of SIGs coming out. A fully charged down SIG.
Aggz0 looking at Lil Capped here in kill percent. The next one of those hammer dares won't be as lucky. Stomp, not going to connect. Oh, Lil Capped finding damage of his own, unarmed, goes for the nair, dodges through the stomp, finds recovery on the ground.
He knows that
dare
one
of his
will
own.
do it. Yeah,
Either dare from each player could kill right now. He goes for Aggz0 goes for the dare. Lil Capped goes for the dare. Stomp, Sair.
Stomp. This is really
Lil Capped's dare, like I said, will KO.
Okay. Lil Capped making the comeback.
And Lil Capped doing so much damage there.
And the instant legend locks. The instant. What else would you expect from Lil Capped? And Aggz0 on this floor. Yeah, that was a big moment right there. If he dodged up, or if he GCN sticked, he probably would have lived. Lil Capped wouldn't have been able to take advantage of that last stock. This is a slobber knocker. Very close.
I think if Lil Capped keeps figuring out Aggz0, I think Lil Capped is very good at playing around like things he knows. So if he can figure out Aggz0 a bit more, I feel like he could run away with the stock here.
Lil Capped's the kind of player that just reads your movement.
Weapon throw from Aggz0 keeps Lil Capped on, and we're looking like a repeat of the first game. Lil Capped already being sent to the orange here from Aggz0's orb. Aggz0 goes for the offstage play, doesn't connect, but Lil Capped still hasn't even hit him, so it doesn't even matter. The string is going to send him into the red, and the recovery is going to take him to the top of the map. He's not going to die yet. Aggz0 does find some damage on himself on the stock with Lil Capped's unarmed nairs.
Now Aggz0 can afford to throw out some of these Thor hammer SIGs that will kill, like that down SIG, like the side SIG. Now that he's got Lil Capped into kill percent, and Lil Capped has to fight his way all the way back just to be even. Stomp Sair, that should do it, and Aggz0 with an early lead, looking a lot like game one, where of course he ended up taking the game. Walling out with the orb. Oh, caught the dodge, that's going to be a string. Lil Capped panic dodging to the left, and just can't find his footing in this game. Aggz0 completely walling him out, reading all of his options, reading that dodge in as well, not quite
We were talking about
properly.
how Lil Capped needed to adapt and how he did the second game, but he is just getting completely adapted on by Aggz0,
yeah, Aggz0
punishing every dodge he does.
There's the side SIG, very difficult to punish. See, Lil Capped didn't even go for it, just completely disengaging. He needs to find his footing somehow because
Aggz0 looks
Aggz0
like
is
he
running
wants another
away.
side SIG. He just wants to end the stock here, find himself a comfy 3-stock lead.
I can feel it coming. I felt that side SIG. I was like, ooh, it's coming, it's coming.
Lil Capped doing his best to avoid here, but he's not finding too much damage. Side SIG going to finally connect and send Lil Capped off the left side of the stage.
And looking exactly like game one. Well, Lil Capped, he made the comeback back to one stock, but it was a little too late. See if he can't fight tooth
It wasn't just
nail.
a little too late, it was big
It was a lot. It was big Cap too late.
Yeah. Lil Capped's here on the hammer, finds the Sair on Aggz0. Aggz0 recovers backwards, N6 towards the stage. He still has all his options and jumps, so he's going to be living. Lil Capped finds the recovery, that's going to be enough. Solid light Sair from Aggz0 comes out. He has him in edge guard position. Lil Capped wastes his jumps going back to upstage. Sair going to come out from Lil Capped, not going to connect, going to be punished by Aggz0. Sair weapon throw from Lil Capped comes out. And like not going to connect. Aggz0 punishes with a Sair, keeping Lil Capped on the side of the wall. Aggz0 does not go off stage though. Recovery going to come out from Lil Capped, send back on stage. They're going to KO from the hammer.
Lil Capped was looking real desperate there. He threw his weapon twice just to get back to the stage. Cornered by that orb, it's not a good look for Lil Capped, especially since he's already so far down. Throwing his weapon again!
He keeps throwing weapon here and stomps Sair. He dodges past just barely. What Lil Capped needs to be looking for here is to slow down the game, but he's already he just got his recovery taken. Aggz0 punishes it perfectly, and Lil Capped gets 2-stocked in game 3.
JV'd.
Aggz0 showing very strong gameplay on the Thor.
Yeah, after game 1, that was just, I mean, after game 2, just complete turnaround. Completely changed his style. Real clean play from Aggz0 on the Thor, of course.
Very, very, very strong orb strings in play from Aggz0 there.
See in these replays here.
I think that's the end of the winners bracket here. So that'll be Boomy and Aggz0 moving on to the winners bracket.